Ah, squirrel! It was alive. It was a live squirrel. He didn't know where to go. So what is up, YouTube? It has been a minute since I have posted a video. I think 3 years? 4 years? I don't even know anymore. Definitely had a lot going on. If you watched my last video where I was talking about don't take your health for granted, that'll kind of give you a clue why I haven't posted a video in so long. I think in the last video I talked about my son turning yellow. Well, it turned out he ended up having aplastic anemia. He spent almost 2 whole years in the hospital undergoing treatment to fix it. Me and him ended up having to go to Cincinnati and spend 5 months in Cincinnati for some of his treatment. Because they at Levine's Children's Hospital here in North Carolina, Charlotte, they didn't have the technology they needed to make him better here. So they sent us to Cincinnati, and like I said, we spent 5 months up there. Me and him, my wife and my youngest son had to stay home. So, also since the last time I made a video, I've lost an uncle due to cancer. My wife lost her mother. Yeah, like I said, we just had a lot going on. A lot of family and health related issues going on. But on a brighter note, my son's doing a lot better. We started a woodworking business, so we'll definitely be putting woodworking projects on the YouTube channel. Matter of fact, I think I'll just pick up the rest of this video in the workshop. I'll see you there. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to our shop. This is Goodman's Woodworking. So like I was saying earlier in the video while I was on my motorcycle, one of my sons got sick, and his treatments had to be done in another state, and my family was separated for about 5-6 months, and during that time of the separation, I had a lot of time to think. I had a lot of time to pray, and my son's doing a lot better. We're all back home together. But in the time that we were all apart, me and my wife, of course, kept contact, and I told her that this was in the plan before he got sick. Started watching a bunch of other YouTubers do woodworking, and I did some woodworking in high school, and I liked it. So I didn't think at the time about it being like a business, just more like a hobby. But after my son got sick and we were all separated,
I sat down and realized that I spent a lot of time working regular jobs, like 9 to 5 jobs or whatever, third shift jobs, and I missed out a lot on being around my kids because working a regular job, pulling in overtime, you know, I wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to make my own living instead of working for somebody else, making them money. I wanted to make my own money. Now I know there's a lot of hard work, a lot of time dedicated into your own business, but I have that flexibility to make my own schedule. Being a business of my own. So I told my wife when we were in Cincinnati, when I got home, we were going to do this. This was, like I said, a dream of mine, and it was in the plans before he got sick, but him getting sick made me realize I wanted to be around my family a lot more than what I had been. And I thought if we could make this work, turn it into a business, and I'd have that freedom of a semi-flexible schedule, that I could do that. I could be home with my family more. It ain't quite worked out like I thought it would. I'm still working a regular job. I'm not working any more overtime. I'm here. So anyway, that's kind of our story. Once me and my son got home, and this is about time all the COVID stuff was going on when we got home. So I'm gonna set you guys down right here. So anyway, by the time we got home, all the COVID stuff was going around, and the government was giving out all the stimulus monies and everything. Luckily, the whole 5 months I was gone with my son and wasn't working, we had a lot of help. Our church helped us out a lot as far as paying the mortgage on the house, and so by the time I got home and got back to work, and I still was able to keep my job where I was working at. So luckily for that, we were able to use some of that stimulus money to build a workshop and get some tools, which we already had some. So this table saw was my dad's. He gave it to me. So I already had that. This chop saw back here, I found it on Facebook Marketplace for like $30 in just the next town over, like a 15-minute drive. So we already had that, and I already had this circular saw here, which, since I got the table saw, I really don't need the circular saw except for when we were making our floors with full sheets of plywood. It was a lot easier to use a circular saw instead of the table saw. Something else we started out with was this router here my dad also gave me. So, I had some support from some family. With the stimulus money, of course, like I said, we got the chop saw there. We went, that sander was a gift, a Christmas gift from my parents right before me and my son had to go to Cincinnati. So I didn't get to use that at all until we got back here. We bought this router, our planer and joiner with some of that stimulus money, and then the rest of the stimulus money went into the rest of our workshop. The floors, the building is basically it's a 2-car carport, and we just sealed up the front and the back with regular wood. I had gotten a bunch of wood from my sister. She was tearing down a fence on her property, So that wood was used to make the walls, and now here we are. Goodman's Woodworking. Last year we were busy, like really busy, especially right before Christmas time. I should have been making videos then, but I was really so busy I didn't think about it. And didn't know if I wanted to get back into the whole YouTube thing, but after some thinking about it, I figured, why not? So here I am. Here we are. I've been out here all day just kind of messing around. This drawer, a buddy of mine that I work with sent to me. It had a big crack right down the middle of it. It fallen off the back of his truck. So it had a big crack all the way across. So I took the drawer apart. It was real loose anyway. All the dovetail stuff was loose. So it wasn't nothing to take the drawer apart. I got it apart, glued it back together. Now it's ready to go back to him. Just needs to be painted or stained or whatever. I don't know what he's going to do with it. So yeah, just been out here working all day. I'm going to be posting a video pretty soon about making some projects with scrap wood. I got a lot of scrap, most of it from last year. But quick little sneak peek. This is what I've been out here most of the day, just cutting this scrap up, making little parts to make a tea light lantern. So video coming soon on that. And then I'm just looking forward to a lot of other projects. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little history of what's been going on the last 4 years since I posted a video, and what to hopefully be expecting in the future. Of course, this used to be Tim's DIY channel. Now it's Goodman's Woodworking, but we're gonna have a bunch of other videos. We're still gonna have DIY stuff. Matter of fact, these lanterns that I'm going to be making a video of soon, it's pretty much going to be a DIY video. As long as you got any kind of saws, any means to cut wood into specific dimensions, you'll be able to make these little lanterns. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day, or night, or evening, whatever. Just be blessed. And we'll see you in other videos.